Making a plot. Let's take a look at the basic procedure for creating a plot. We can get the plot many different ways. We can go up here to the quick access toolbar, or we can go to the output tab and go to plot, or we can go to the application menu and go to print and plot. And so the first thing we want to do is choose the printer name. So which printer are we using? So we're going to hit the down arrow and choose one of the printers in our list. Next, we're going to come down and pick the paper size. There will be multiple paper sizes in any printer. In this case, I'm going to go just as a home printer. I'm going to print on the letter size. But you'll have architectural sizes, you'll have ANSI sizes, etc. Next, we want to look at the plot area. What the plot? Right now, the display is whatever's on my drawing window is what I plot. Extents is going to draw all the objects to the furthest extents of the drawing. So it's going to go find the objects that are farthest out in the drawing and plot all those objects. We also have limits. Whatever we set our limits to, it'll plot to our limits. We also have a window, and I can choose a window size of whatever I want. I can pick that window size and have that window generated. Next, drawing orientation. Do we want it portrait or landscape? So generally a portrait is like you took a mugshot of me, so it's tall, so it's up and down. It's 8.5 by 11, so the 11 goes upwards. When it's landscape, I'm shooting the landscape. It's going to have the long side go across left to right. So in this case, it'll be 11-inch going left to right. Next, plot scale. Over here's our plot scale. When we have it set to fit to paper, it'll automatically adjust the sizes of our objects to fit on the paper. So it's either going to decrease or increase the size so that it automatically fits on the paper. It's not any set scale. When I turn that off, then I can set it to any particular scale I want. I can say for every 1/4 inch on the drawing it equals 1 foot, or I can say it's 1:1. 1:1 is one of our most common ones. We typically use that for like mechanical parts, and some of these 1:2s, 1:4s, 1/8s mechanical, and then down here we'll use 1/4 inch equals a foot or an 1/8 inch equals a foot type thing for architectural. So we have various standard ones, but a lot of times we use 1:1. The plot offset, that's where we want to shift it to the right. If I put a value in here like 1, it'll shift my drawing to the right. That's usually made for if we want to staple it on the left or bind it in a book, or if we want to shift it up or down. We can also center the plot. It puts it right in the middle of the drawing for us automatically. If you take that off, be careful. AutoCAD always doesn't set it back to 0. That's a little gotcha sometimes. And then when you're all done, the must part of this is you must hit preview, because you won't believe how many times you made a mistake and you printed one line and you didn't print the whole drawing. So you always do a preview. It'll generate the preview. If it's good, you can go up and hit plot up here in the upper left. If not, you can hit the X and you can come back in and say, well, I really probably should center it. Now I'll preview it. And now you can go up and you can hit plot, and it'll send this drawing to the printing and plotting device at this time.